Hi, Cal State East Bay community. My name is Kathryn Kirkpatrick. I'm a licensed clinical social worker and one of the counselor faculty here at Student Health and Counseling Services. Today, I wanted to speak to you a little bit about grounding. What is grounding? So, being grounded refers to a state of mental awareness where you are fully present with the here and now. It's very common when someone feels overwhelmed with emotional pain that they may need a way to detach so that they can gain control over their feelings and in order to keep themselves safe. So, grounding is a practice that can help anchor yourself to the present and to reality. Many of us struggle with feeling either too much, so this could be extreme emotions or having upsetting memories or flashbacks, or sometimes we may feel too little, and this could be a feeling of numbing or dissociation. So using grounding is a way to attain a balance between the two, where we're conscious of reality, but we're also able to tolerate it. A few grounding guidelines. One is that grounding can be done anytime, any place, anywhere, and no one has to know that you're doing it. You can use grounding when you're faced with a trigger, feeling enraged, or maybe dissociating and feeling numb or detached. The wonderful thing about grounding is it puts a healthy distance between you and these feelings. And also, when you are practicing grounding, the goal is to stay present and try not to focus on the past or the future. Now we're going to discuss some of the different types of grounding techniques that you could practice at home. So first, let's look at physical grounding. These are techniques that use the five senses or your physical body. So for instance, if we think about your body temperature, you might want to squeeze a piece of ice or drink a cold glass of water or even wash your face and just focus on what is the sensation of that temperature change. Movement. So this might be doing jumping jacks, dancing, running in place, but doing some spontaneous movement that again helps you focus on the here and now. One technique that I like, which involves all five senses, is I call it 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So it's naming 5 things that you can see, 4 things that you can touch, 3 things that you can hear, 2 things that you can smell, and 1 thing that you can taste. Another form of grounding is mental grounding. These are techniques that are so mentally compelling or challenging that they distract your mind. A couple examples of mental grounding would be trying to say the alphabet backwards, playing the categories game by yourself or with others. So for instance, naming every city you can think of that starts with the letter B, counting 1 through 10 or by 5s up to 100, or describing an everyday event in great detail. Finally, we have soothing grounding. So think about how you might soothe a child or a pet or a friend. A couple examples of this would be imagining a favorite place. It could be real or imaginary, a place that you visited in the past, a place that you enjoy going with your loved ones, any place that just gives you that feeling of safety and comfort. Another technique is giving yourself a hug. Also using coping statements to remind yourself, I'm okay, I'm safe, I can get through this. And finally, thinking about lyrics of your favorite song or a poem that might soothe you. Well, that wraps up our video for today. Thank you very much for joining me. I hope that some of these grounding techniques will be useful to you. Just keep in mind, it is a practice, and next time you're feeling a little overwhelmed or maybe a little bit numb or detached, try some of these grounding techniques. See what might work for you. And I hope some of these will be helpful in the future. Thank you again and have a great day. Bye.